right.
Yeah.
Ew.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Am I still picking up real well? Because I'm trying not to hover over the mic like a lunatic.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to.
Well, I think I adjusted it correctly on there.
Yeah.
So.
See, look, man, I'm telling you, today is Rashawn laid back day. It's laid back Sunday.
Laid back Sunday.
It feels good doing it on a regular time on Sunday because we've been all over the place with our times.
Yeah. You know what it is. Well, I would like to apologize for last week. I was not doing well, and I actually ended up staying home all week.
Oh, dang. Yeah. I never even got to hear about.
Yeah, no.
Was it a stomach virus?
Nah, I was just not feeling well.
Oh man.
So yeah.
Told you, man.
So basically, right now, I'm 100% better.
Good. You look better.
But yeah, I don't wish that upon anybody.
Yo, stomach. I think we said this before probably, but stomach viruses or anything dealing with the stomach is probably the worst illness because you can't do anything and you have no idea which way it's coming out.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to do a full show based on.
Yeah. No, not at all.
And those type of situations,
No,
but definitely, when you're not feeling well, you're limited.
Yeah.
And stop looking at the TV.
No, I'm not. All right. See, Frankie has football on in the background, and welcome back, football. I'm so glad football is back. I am excited. I miss football. I've been trying to tell my son like football is truly America's sport. Like
it really is.
It's like we love it. We love the brutality. We love the big hits, but we love the scores and I just love the game.
It's it's one of those things that. And I'm just gonna say the way there are a lot of people that love going shopping.
Yeah,
there are a lot of people that they
like yoga.
They like yoga.
Yeah,
the U.S.
we love football. That's it.
Whether it's Pop Warner, high school, college,
we're watching.
We're watching everything. Talking about
college football. But wait a minute. Before we even go into this, I just realized like I was talking about in-laws last night because Rosh Hashanah. By the way, Happy New Year to all the Jewish people out there. Shabbatova.
This always cracks me up whenever I hear you saying this stuff because I'm like, in a couple of weeks you're gonna be like, for my Baptist people.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Baptist Revival Sunday. The funny thing, we was talking about football last night because we was like, we was talking about sports, and we were like, it's so. My kids were saying like, because my son loves basketball, and he says, why is it that America loves football so much? And I was like, it's just our sport. He says, well, I'm going to go to another country. And I said, well, another country is still football. It's just soccer.
Right.
And then we were talking. He says, we were like, well, why do we call it soccer? The rest of the world call it football. And I started thinking, I'm like, yeah. And when we watch our football, we literally only kick the ball during the kickoff and field goals. There's literally no kicking whatsoever. Where soccer is really football.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't really know the reason why we call it football, but
I just told him, I said, I think we just saw soccer and was like, yo, let's just put some helmets on these guys and make them run into each other. America.
Yeah, America.
America.
Amurka.
America.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead. Yeah, college football, man. Yo.
Dude, if you're a football fan and you're not watching Colorado right now.
Colorado prime time.
Yo, you're not watching football.
Let me tell you. One, me and you were talking off mic, but I'm just so beyond ecstatic for Deion Sanders, mainly because Deion, I think I said on the show, but Deion Sanders is my favorite football player of all time. I wanted to be like Deion when I was coming up. He's the reason why I became a Falcons fan. He's just my favorite player all around. And then I got to know him more as a person, hearing him speak and how much he's advocating for kids and all this stuff. So I just became a huge fan of his over the years. And to see what him and his son are doing in Colorado.
Both his sons.
Is absolutely.
One's on defense and
one's on offense. Yeah, one's the QB and one's on. Yeah, I'm absolutely just amazing. I'm just in awe. Like the way he even mentors him. And he even said he got a lot of flack because, he was at the other school and then he switched over to Colorado and a lot of people, ragged on him. And I think we even spoke about it on the podcast, but a lot of people got on Deion. Some of it was some racist undertones about him coming to this school and how they overpaid him and all this stuff. And for him,
I think the paycheck is there guaranteed now.
Oh, absolutely. He took a team that was 1-11 last year, and they're currently 3-0. They just finished a double overtime game last night to pull out a nail biter of a victory. this team was like basically unranked in college, and they're climbing the rankings now. Last time I checked, they were 18. Probably after this win last night, they're probably going to move up to 14, like you were saying, Frankie. So just really impressive. If you haven't been watching or following the story, I did hear that there's an Amazon Prime documentary where it shows Deion Sanders at the prior school he was at, and they're filming currently him at Colorado now. So if you want to get to know more about Deion Sanders, I say definitely go check it out, because he's a phenomenal person to know, an amazing speaker, and I just love how he's mentoring these young boys.
So how long you think he'll be in college?
Now, so me and you both are in agreement that he's definitely going to be there till his son either gets drafted or graduates, whichever decision his sons choose to do. I think he'll definitely want to see out their career there. And I do think that Deion is very hands-on and wants to be around moldable minds of college kids. I do think that him going to the NFL might not be the best suit for him, because you talking about these $1 million players with egos just the size of his, same size as his. I don't know if that's going to translate well. So I do think, however, for the right paycheck, though, because Deion loves getting paid, I can foresee Deion going to the pros, but I hope he stays in college.
So if he goes to the pros, how many teams? We had this conversation. I want to see if you change your mind on it. No. We all know.
I would love for him to come to Atlanta, mainly because that's where he started his career in NFL. He is a Falcon at heart. He is in the Ring of Honor for the Atlanta Falcons. It'll be great if he came there to coach, even if he was a wide receiver coach or assistant coach. I would love to have Deion back in Atlanta. He'll be well received. Even when I went to the game in Atlanta, they had Deion on the projection screen speaking, and I do think Arthur Blank will cut him a check, a big check. However, me and you both know how close he is to Jerry Jones in the Dallas Cowboys organizations, and that is considered America's team. So I wouldn't be surprised in the least if Deion ends up going to Dallas, as much as it would burn me.
Yeah. It's funny. I watch all the interviews with him, and they talk about what's the hardest sport, and he says it's baseball.
Yeah. Oh, he said it's baseball. Oh, absolutely, 1,000%. I agree.
He said trying to hit that ball.
Yeah,
is the hardest thing he's ever done. Mind you, this guy's played everything.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal.
No, I don't blame him. Oh, Felix is in the chat. What up, Felix? DJ Calvo.
Is Rashawn in Atlanta?
He said Rashawn in Atlanta or New Jersey.
He's in Jersey, but trust me, if
my heart is in Atlanta.
His heart's definitely in Atlanta.
It's in hot Atlanta. If you've never been to Atlanta, I definitely suggest everybody to go there and visit. It's a beautiful city. I've had a great time out there. Lots of great food. If you're a foodie, you will love Atlanta because they like to eat. Some great restaurants, some great bars. If you haven't been down there, definitely go check it out. A-Town, what up?
I told you about this was in the 90s when I flew down to Atlanta because I had to go down there for business. Mind you, in the 90s, there was no cell phones. There was no GPS.
Oh, man.
It was just a map.
Yeah, that's when you used to go out like pirates. You should just have some directions and hope for the best.
So I go to the rent-a-car company.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up my car, and they give me a map. I says, well, you got to go here, here, here. So I start following it. I get lost.
Oh, man.
It's evening time. So I stop at a gas station, and the guy's like, oh, you got to go to Peachtree. Then Peachtree Lane. You got to cross Peachtree.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right.
Everything.
That's exactly how everything's peach in Atlanta.
Everything's peach. You got to go peach this one. Yep. If you pass the 2 peaches, you went too far. I got so aggravated. I found my way back to the airport.
Yeah,
said,
I'm going back home.
Next flight.
I'm going back home.
Going home.
Oh, BTF Phoenix and Nick are in the building. Nick, that's my guy. I feel like I haven't done that in a long time, Nick. Good to see you in here. BTF Phoenix, hello.
Hey, hello. Who else is in here? We have Farrah's here, too.
Oh, my lovely wife is in the building.
Oscar.
Farrah's in the building. Oscar.
Welcome, Oscar.
What up, Oscar? What up, Big O?
We have people in the room.
All right, man. We're cooking with fish grease, man. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, told us that the long intros are a bit much. They want to see our faces, so maybe we need to kickstart things a little bit sooner. But real quick, before we even get started, I went to a few baby showers last week. I had to go to 2 different baby showers. One, I have one thing I want to say. I don't know when was it that guys started going to these things? I always assumed that the baby shower was for the beautiful women to come together, celebrate this act of maternity with the person who's about to have the baby, and it's this whole big thing. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate wanting to be included, but this really didn't feel like I needed to be there.
So that happens when football season doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So most of the time,
Oh, is that what it
yeah,
is?
because think about it. Like I watch college and I watch pro, so I'm not going out.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a baby shower. No, it has to be like an evening thing after all the games that I want to watch.
First off, Frankie, no. First of all, Latinos are disqualified from this conversation because you guys make everything into a fiesta. Like, it's a baby shower. There's no difference between a baby shower, a sweet 16.
Facts. Yo, a baby shower, a first birthday, all has
all
6
your
cases of beer, has a DJ.
All your parties are the same.
Has a DJ.
Someone's roasting a pig in the backyard.
Yeah.
Someone.
So we're just basically,
You guys are disqualified from this conversation.
So we're basically need a reason to just barbecue.
Yo, that's it. You guys are like, oh, they're like, yo, we here to celebrate my 2-year-old, and yet there's alcohol everywhere.
Where's the kid?
Where's the kid?
He's at his mother's house.
Look, the kid is taking a nap.
He's taking a nap under all the coats.
Kid is not even here.
Yeah, he's under all the coats. It's hysterical, but that is true.
Yeah.
Growing up, I remember growing up going to parties, right, in these apartments, and they're like, "Oh, it's for this kid, it's for that kid, right?" And they're like, "Oh, where is he? He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Yeah,
But we're playing dominoes to 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
We're
That kid is nowhere to be found. You guys have been rocking all night.
Oh my
Everybody's
God.
in the tank top at this point.
And then the Spanish music comes out. They got the music going on, and then the best part is when everybody's in that mood because they've been drinking and all that, and they're playing Spanish music, and then you hear everybody in the kitchen. They're grabbing a pot. They're doing a pan.
Oh my God! You guys turn it into
a full hillbilly band.
You guys turn it into a daggone parade.
Yo.
Someone is on a tambourine.
Yo, so you hear the pots and pans, but they're in beat.
Yo, you guys are rocking.
We're rocking.
Listen, that one of the baby showers I went to was like that. It was they were Dominican and Salvadorian. And the Dominican, I knew exactly where the line was split between the Dominicans and the Salvadorians.
The drinkers, dancers.
Yo, all night.
You're making it sound like Dominicans are Indian. Bro,
Right,
it's not like that. You think it sounds like a little bit of bachata. I get
that's what I'm
it.
doing a bachata.
That's not bachata. That's no. You sound like you're in India right now about to do a wedding.
Listen. Anyway, so that was the first point. Oh wait, BTF Phoenix said to my first question about guys coming to baby showers. She said it began around the same time. Duo bachelor or bachelorette parties.
Yeah, they do like Jack. What's it called?
that?
Jack and Jill's or something like that.
No.
Yeah, I went to one years
no,
ago
no.
in Connecticut. I was like, this is the most awkward thing
Never.
I've ever. And I was like,
No.
long story short,
Yeah.
they're divorced.
Yeah. That would never work out.
It doesn't work.
No, it never works out. Every before marriage and pre-marriage, you should have your own life. You guys should be able to do things separately, but most things together. But the bachelorette party, that's their moment to. Yeah. Anyway, that is crazy though. So Frankie's like, look at him going all over the place. The second thing at the baby shower is like, of course you see all the baby clothes, right? And they all come out and they're giving all the stuff, and then you see like the little clothes they come out. I just want to know, who idea was it that baby jeans should have pockets? Why do they have pockets? Has a baby ever put anything in their pockets?
For their bobo. their
The bobo don't even fit there because they're so tight.
It's the look.
Why?
But listen,
They don't need pockets. Just put it in sweats.
Little kids
no
don't need to
pockets.
be rocking Jordans.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Guilty
You're
as
paying
charged though.
$50 for something they're gonna wear for 6 weeks, if that.
If that.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
I
should-
agree.
they shouldn't
I do
have-
like the Jordan booties though. They're
Yeah,
cute. They're cute.
That's cute.
They're cute.
Go have another. Anything that's very expensive, like the jerseys and all that, and I get it.
Yeah. Oh no, it's
I get-
crazy. No, it's crazy. Even though my son wants to be Kobe Bryant, I have to find him a jersey.
But how old is your son now?
Yeah, well he's 10.
Okay, that's a different story.
At babies, it's stupid.
It's stupid to buy.
Yeah, it looks
But I
crazy.
see everybody doing that. But I will tell you that years ago, somebody that I was friends with, diehard Mets fan.
Oh yeah,
Diehard.
poor guy.
Yeah, so
There's a good
No.
Darryl Strawberry documentary. Check it
yeah.
out.
Oh, it's on my list.
I started watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
So, you know me, I'm a Yankee fan.
Oh, all day.
So, I wrapped up my gift,
Oh no, you didn't.
bro.
You did not do what I think you did.
I gave his wife the gift to open for the baby shower.
Oh,
and
no.
it was
You did not. It was a bib.
It was a Jeter. I think it was a Jeter jersey or Jeter bib.
Oh my god.
But I was standing like 15 feet away because I already knew he was going to throw it. He's like, yeah, that's never going to happen. Threw it right at me. I caught it. But we actually had another gift.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see the face. It's still personal at that point, man.
Yo.
People just take it to the heart.
There's three things people take serious: their religion, their teams, and their politics. Which we're not getting into.
Yeah, we don't do politics in this show because guess what? We don't agree with anybody but ourselves.
Yeah. If you want to vote for us, 2024, we coming.
Yeah, we'll have our banner out soon. You know, we're gonna run for president 2024. So
Oh man! All right,
stay
come
tuned
on
for that.
Let's get it fired up. Ooh, see what I did there? The double entendre. Let's get it fired up with DJ Fire. We about to get it crack-a-lackin'. We appreciate everybody who's in the room right now. Thank you guys for rocking with us and coming into the room. DJ Fire, let's get it going.
Listen up, everyone!
We heard what the people wanted more. Well, all for one and one for all. Welcome to season 4.
You're now rocking with the best.
In the Cloud Radio proudly presents Life Lessons with Idiots.
Let's go.
Come for the music and comedy, but stay a little longer for the lessons. They're not the smartest in the room.
10 million, you might have some stipulations, right?
Yeah, well, 10 million.
You might be like, all right, so how long is the
I might have to like hold his back, his lower back.
What? Why are you holding him?
Because I want to be sure the money's in that pocket.
He's not holding 10 million in his butt.
But they're definitely not the dumbest. Now, let's get into it.
Hey, welcome to Life Lessons with Idiots. We're your boys, Frankie and Rashawn, coming back to you one more again. It is September 17th, 2023. Man, we are in episode 59 right now. Welcome all of our new listeners who are rocking with us for the very first time. We appreciate you guys stepping into the room with us, hanging with us. Hope you stay a little while. And shout out to all of our day one listeners, always keeping it popping in the crowd, always keeping it going on Mixcloud.com. Please make sure if you're a new listener, go on to Mixcloud.com. Look up In the Cloud Radio, and you could join the room with all the other fellow idiots and participate in this conversation because this show is what? Live.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so please make sure, if you haven't done it already, please make sure you follow us on Facebook as well as on Instagram. And make sure you follow us on all your favorite streaming services because we are on Spotify. We are on Samsung Podcasts. We are on Apple Podcasts. We are on iHeartRadio. We are everywhere. So please make sure you look us up on Life Lessons with Idiots and give us a follow so you can stay up to date on all of our newest and greatest episodes. Man, so like we were saying, football is back. I am ecstatic. Good to see the NFL back on television.
We were watching the game, but something happened. So
Yeah,
it's good. It's good because we don't need to be
Yeah,
focusing on that.
I was very distracted. Frankie had football on in the background.
He-
I was
he-
like, how do you want to do this show?
He's like, oh, look at Pretty Bird. I was like, focus.
Fumble. Huh? What?
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
let me start with something here.
Oh, you
'cause
got to get something off your chest
I gotta
right
get
out the
something
gate?
off my chest because
right.
this always burns me.
Man, Frankie stepping up right to the plate. Go ahead. Take a swing, brother.
So I went online
Okay.
and I'm like, I have a car.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't need a car right now, but
Mm-hmm.
my I drive the van. You know the van. Mm-hmm. It makes so many noise. I feel like I'm with a drum line.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I got you.
So what ends up happening is, like, all right, so let me look for a car. Mm-hmm. So I go to the dealership. No, I go online. So I'm looking at the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Nice.
Nice, right? So they have the hybrid, right? They got these crazy incentives.
Okay.
So the Jeep, the one I was looking at was like 62,000.
Okay.
But they have this government
Baller.
no, baller. Listen to how quickly you're gonna realize cheapo. So the guy, so that they have a government rebate,
Okay.
right? 7,500,
Oh, okay.
right, for hybrids. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay, and I'm all about the hybrids.
okay, I'll do hybrid. I don't have a problem
Yeah.
with it, right? Then there's another 3,000 from the dealership. I mean, from the manufacturer, from Jeep. Another rebate. So that's $10,000 right there.
So now we're from 62 to 52.
52. Now there's another $1,000 there.
Okay.
Because I lease cars already.
boom, boom
So now I went from 62
to 51.
to 51.
Man, more like 5,500 because you said 500 before, yeah.
Right. So, yeah, thank you. So we go through this whole thing. I'm like, all right, so now that's the number we're supposed to be working with.
Gotcha. Go ahead, Frankie. Close that deal.
So the dealer, the guy that I'm dealing with, he goes, okay, it'll be for the lease because they had to be leased. I'm like, okay. He goes, $636 for a lease. I'm like, okay.
Okay. I mean, I guess because of interest and no.
Well, no, it's a lease.
Yeah, like I don't know.
You're borrowing.
Yeah, but okay, keep going.
Okay.
The math is not mathing to me. But
It's not adding.
How long is that contract for? Is it 3 years?
It's 36 months, right? 3 years.
Okay.
So the whole thing.
Keep
So I'm
going.
like, okay. So I go to him. So how do you do the math? After you get rid of all these rebates, you should be starting at that point. Mm-hmm. That's what most dealers do. He doesn't do this.
I know what he's about to do. Go ahead. I know what he's about to do.
So I'm like, so what? He goes, no, but those are the deductions you're getting. I go, I understand that. So once all those deductions, this is the number you're supposed to start working with. He goes, no, that's not the way it works. So, but mind you, that's how it worked with Mazda,
I know. Yeah.
right? So that's how I was able to get ridiculous leasing options.
What you're
from
saying is
Mazda,
1,000% logical.
right? So I go to him. Okay, so. We're going back and forth. He were talking. He's telling me about the bells and whistles of the car. I brought it here. I took it for a test drive.
Okay. He's trying to razzle dazzle you. He's like,
Right.
don't worry about this money real quick. Let me
Yeah,
just show
this
you all
is
this
quick.
cool stuff he does.
So he gives me the stuff, and I'm like, you know something? For the 636,
Okay.
I'll take the deal.
Yeah.
Not a problem. 36 months, not a problem.
Okay.
I'm like, okay.
You feeling good?
So he goes, I just need a $4,000 check from you.
Ooh.
So I'm like,
Wait,
I'm like,
second.
so I'm like,
Toma.
yeah. So I'm like, a $4,000 check for what? He goes, well, you want the 636.
That is with that down payment included.
That's including, you have to put this down. I said, wait a minute. So all those deductions, you want me to give you another $4,000 on a lease?
Yes.
He goes, well, yeah, that's how it works. I go, no, that's not how it works. You don't put money down on a lease. So it gets even better. So he,
Oh, buddy.
so then we're going back and forth. I know it's taking a long time, but this,
No.
this
Get to
just
it.
really gets to me.
I like this.
So then he goes to me, well, this is the best deal you're going to get. You're getting 10,000 miles
A year.
a year. I'm like, no.
You get 12,000 miles.
I said, I need 12,000 miles. He
Yeah.
goes, oh, no, that's going to be a little bit more expensive. So we went back and forth.
I know exactly what he did.
So he's like, I'm like, you know something? Not for anything. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Thank you for your time. So what I told him, this does not make sense to me, so I'm leaving. So he sends me an email.
Oh, boy.
Because he's like, hey, Frank, it was a pleasure talking to you. What do I have to do to earn your business? So.
I love when Frankie has like a stalker trying to get him. Frankie left the room like, you know what? This does not work for me.
So the guy, and listen, then it's
But was he a good guy? Like, was he personable? Did you feel like, or did he feel sleazy? Like
he was nice.
Okay, he was nice. Okay,
He was nice.
He didn't feel slimy because you know how a slimy dealer, dude. You start feeling gross. Like you feel like the rug is being pulled as you're standing on it.
He was nice.
Okay.
And he came referred.
Okay.
Like I said, this is my guy.
Got it.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, all right, fine, no problem.
Okay.
So then he sends me this email saying, hey, blah, blah, blah. Shows me all the functions. This beautiful car.
Yeah.
So he goes, let me know. So I go, my reply to him was, thank you for taking the time yesterday with me and providing the information in this email.
Okay.
I have been a lifelong person that leases vehicles. I have over 30 leased cars.
Yeah.
I learned a long time ago that I should never put money down on a lease. I won't waste your time or or mine going back and forth trying to get to zero, sign and drive, and not get there. Right?
I like it. Eloquently said.
I appreciate your time, but like I mentioned when I was there, I have a car. I really don't need one. I saw the offers online and was inquiring about them, and I'm not planning on coming out of pocket.
Yeah.
Thank you again. I'm like, okay, that's good. So now, yesterday, I received another email from him.
Okay.
So
He love you.
So he's like, Frank, here's a no money down scenario.
Here we go. Okay, now he's talking.
Now he's talking. So I'm
Here
like,
we
all
go.
right,
No money down. This is what
no
we need
money
to-
down.
This is what we need to talk about.
Mind you, it was 63.
Yeah.
I mean 636.
Yeah.
Right?
I know what you meant.
He goes 36 months, 756 a month. No money down.
756.
So I'm like, so you took the 4,000 and divided it into the 36 months?
He did.
Right?
But wait. Frankie. I know, keep going. We'll go later. I'm gonna let you keep going.
I reply to him. I go, thank you for getting back to me. Those numbers are way too high for 10K. I don't see that as a value for me. I would need 15K, no money down, and I'll pay up to 650.
Yeah.
Reply, that's not happening.
Ooh. Now.
So thank you, Bueller on Route 35.
Ooh.
You will
Gunshots.
never, ever get business from me.
Where's I need a gunshot.
No, he's getting
No, the heartbeat. We need a gunshot.
we need a gunshot.
Damn,
we
we gotta add gunshots to this. Boom, boom. All right. So hold on. Before I answer, so Mimi hopped in here. Hey, Mimi, glad to have you on. One of our OG listeners. She said my sister had always put money down on her leases, though.
You shouldn't.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So one is two things going in your favor. He's gonna call you back, and the reason being is because if you've been watching the television or the news lately, you could tell that most of these dealerships are having a hard time even getting cars off the lot because the interest rates have been so absurd that nobody wants to get a car now.
Exactly.
So they now have inventory overload. So I would not be surprised if this guy comes back to you, especially since this is September. We're entering the fourth quarter. He's going to be giving you a massage, 5 free oil changes for life.
Well, he can give me as much as he
He's
wants.
gonna give you all you want, and it's gonna be like, yo, 6:30.
So here's the thing: it's just like I'm a smart guy, so I'm not taking the type of deal. But do you have,
Braggadocious.
absolutely, why not?
So smart. We're on a show
But-
called Life Lessons with Idiots. Stop being so smart.
So do you really think there are people out there they fall for this? And I really feel bad for them because they're put into a bind. They need a car, and then these dealerships just do this to them.
Yeah. So I know, back to what Mimi was saying, I know the norm. Some people feel that you need to have some cash down. A lot of times, especially people like my uncle, he never puts money down, and he's been leasing, I want to say, for probably 20, 30, almost 30 years. I think he's been leasing cars, and he always had the nicest cars. But he always said that the only time you should actually put money down is when you're returning a car, if you like went over miles or if there's certain
Exactly.
penalties. You should never be, because you're renting it. It's not yours.
It's
like,
borrowed.
You wouldn't put money down if you were staying at a hotel to stay there. You would just go there and pay when you leave.
Pay when you leave. Exactly. Yeah. So and that pisses me off because I don't understand how in today's economy,
Yeah.
you think you can actually still get away with that.
Yeah. Well, he did. I think he thought that you was gonna fall for the okie doke because he was referred to you and he was like, oh, I got this guy. But when you was like, strike one, I walked out of the dealership with no deal. Strike two, I replied back to your email. Still no deal.
Yeah. I mean, like it's like the show, Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
No deal.
No deal.
By the way, they do have a TikTok, Deal or No Deal.
No way.
I've been looking for your show. I still
Oh
haven't seen it.
man!
I still haven't seen it.
My show. My show was rated like the number one episode that season.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta find
No
it.
residuals.
No residuals. But yeah, so the dealership. I mean, and again, I understand these guys need to make a living, but let me tell you what the deposit is. When they ask for that down, that's money straight to them.
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't go. It's not going to end towards anything else. It's money that's the plus money that they get. So if you put money down on a lease, you're screwing yourself. Now, if you get the option to say, oh, you could pay the first month and your tax, and your taxes, that makes sense. I don't have a problem with that.
The only time you should be putting money down is if you're trying to lower your payment. I think. Yeah, like if say like you want to lease something, like I'm trying to lease this Lexus, and I'm just trying to walk out the door with it.
Yeah, but at that time, I'm telling you're the guy that's going on beyond your means.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You're just trying to look like something that you're not.
And then that's when usually you put money down if you need to bring the payments down where it's more manageable for you.
So thank you, Bueller. I won't be going to you. The only way I will go to you right now, and I'll make this clear.
Yeah.
You have to be at 600, 15,000 miles.
Holla at your boy.
Call me when you're ready.
Ponce, what up?
Yeah, I'm not dealing with them.
So some interesting things happened this week, and one of the things that happened was, remember the singer Tyrese?
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Tyrese is a R&B singer and also a mega star. He's in a lot of the Fast and the Furious movies.
They should stop those.
They should. I hope 10 was the last one, but I don't.
11. They're gonna do a ramp right to Mars.
I'm over those movies. I haven't watched any of those Fast and Furious since 5. 5 I thought was the last one that was really good. But anyway, Tyrese, he's one of the actors on there. He plays, I think, Roman. He's also a big time R&B singer. He's actually have one of his albums, the second album I think after the one with. Anyway,
right.
Good singer. He was on. I don't know if you remember a few years ago. He was on the internet. He went viral. He was crying. Oh, yeah. Like, what more do they want from me? Because he was going through a divorce at the time, and he was looking crazy on the internet. He was just doing a lot of outlandish things. He was name dropping people, throwing people in their business. Like it was crazy, right? So anyway, he's been on like a tour lately. He has a new album coming out, and a lot of things that since he's reintroducing himself back into the media space, he's going on an apology tour, as he calls it. So he's going around, he's apologizing to all the people he offended, all the relationships he ruined. And
he should call me and apologize for me having to pay for watch the movies.
So he's going around apologizing, all the relationships. And most of these people, like DJs and stuff he's familiar with. Anyway, he recently was on a radio station, and he's close friends with one of the people there, the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
He's close friends with DJ Envy. And he was trying to explain to him and Charlamagne that, hey, I was on psych meds. He says, I was going through a very dark time. I was going through some issues with me and my wife because we was going through a very difficult divorce. There's children involved. And I was in a very deep low. And I went to see a psychiatrist, and I got on this medication. And mind you, Tyrese, he doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. He's against all that stuff. So him taking psych meds is like the first time he's having these kind of like dealings with drugs. So anyway, he takes the meds, and we all got to witness what happens when Tyrese is on something because he went crazy on the internet. But what we don't know is that a lot of the people that he was cool with, he said some disparaging things. Like DJ Envy was talking about how he disrespected him and his wife. Like he said some off-cuff things that were inappropriate while he was going through this episode, so to speak. And even DJ Envy kind of threatened,
right? Yeah,
yo, I was gonna box your mouth. He said that, like, because how you were. But instead, I just chose to just cut you off and not deal with you anymore. So that brings me to my question. And I wish Tyrese well. Hope he's doing better now. But I wanted to tie this into a question. When one of your friends, close friends, are going through something like this, like they just out of nowhere has these sporadic moments where they offend you, they offend your wife. They disrespect.
Stop. They can offend me all they want. They cross that line, they're done.
But this is what I'm saying. But the thing is, if that person was under the influence of something and they came to you, do you look past that?
Nope.
Do you think the relationship, it can't be repaired? Because they were not themselves. Like before this episode, before this person started acting erratic, so you had a great relationship with this person.
That's totally fine. But here's the thing. And I'm not a doctor. I gotta be. I'm not a specialist. This is not what I do for a living.
I know.
I'm going off of my personal experiences. Again, if you're coming here for advice as a professional, you're at the wrong place. We're idiots. But I'm gonna tell you right now, most of the time that stuff like this happens, and they come to apologize, it's because they knew they did wrong when they did it.
But how about they didn't know? But hold, all right, keep going, Frankie.
So yeah, I understand the whole meds thing.
Yeah.
And the psychological part of meds, I get that part, and I understand that if somebody has, they're bipolar, they go through these things. But there has been studies done. Don't ask me where they are, please. I'd have to Google it.
Don't ask us to cite our sources.
Yeah, but I've read about this because I know a couple of people that their parents they were bipolar. That a lot of the things that they talk about is stuff that they've had in their head when they're in normal conditions, and then they actually, when they're having an episode because they're not in their meds anymore, they just splurt whatever it is.
Okay, so you're saying you're the mindset that drunk minds speak sober thoughts.
Alcohol has never lied. If somebody tells you,
I know we spoke about this one before.
If somebody tells you, Rashawn, I can't stand you, you're a piece of crap, you go to the gym because of this, you do this, you married her because of this, and they're drunk and they come back to you, yo, man, my bad.
I was bugging that night. I was tripping.
No. Guess what? Alcohol never has told a lie. If somebody tells you, yo, I love you, and they drunk, they love you.
No.
They love you.
They love
that
you.
moment,
they love
they
you.
love you.
They
love you. But
they drunk off
alcohol and anger have never told a lie. Hold on. My theory. These are my opinions.
I know. Go ahead. Speak your truth.
So when somebody tells you and they're pissed off at you, I hope you die.
Yeah.
At that moment,
yeah,
they really hope you died.
Yeah. Because that's short-sighted.
Yeah. But at that moment, they meant it.
Yeah.
So if they meant it at that time, they're gonna hurt you again, or they're gonna be like, "Oh, that didn't do anything to him. Let me do this. Your wife is this, and your kids are that. They're trying to get to you. They're trying to hurt you. They're trying to hurt you. So guess what they're doing? They're doing it on purpose. They know what they're doing. They mean it because they want to hurt you. You don't
even if they're not in their right mind, though, Frankie.
Their right mind, they have to be in a loony bin, and then a doctor has to tell me yes.
Did you see Tyrese cried on it?
Bro,
he was not in his right mind.
I seen Cardi B cry. I seen Tyrese cry. You seen me cry. Guess what? Sometimes I'm not an actor.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not an actor.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I'm not saying that he acted on it, but but my concern is when it comes to Hollywood and stuff like that, when you're so concerned about what you did and you have to go back out there to explain why, that means something is not going your way, and you're actually looking to mend because opportunities are no longer happening.
Agreed. I think he probably realized
Well,
I think he realized a lot of people stopped talking to him. A lot of people stopped bigging him up. A lot of people stopped contacting him. He's probably like, why is no one talking to me? What did I do? And then as he started going out,
YouTube yourself. You'll see.
But the thing is, the stuff like the things he did to these other people were behind YouTube. So it's like he probably was reaching out, going, "Man, what did I do to ruin this relationship?" Now, my perspective is this, and I hear where you're coming from, Frank, because you make perfect sense. I do think that a part of everybody harbors deep feelings about other people that they would never say out loud, unless it was prompted by meds, prompted by anger, prompted by, alcohol, whatever it might be. Because I think we all harbor different things that we hold close to our chest. And alcohol removes those sort of inhibitions for you to just blurt them out.
Right.
However, I hear where you're coming from when you're saying, like, if somebody was thinking ill of you, they was always thinking ill of you, even though they never said it before.
Right.
And they only said it then. So I hear where you're coming from there. But I do also think that sometimes your anger could be misdirected. Because you may, like, for instance, two people may get into an argument. Say if I could be angry about something that I'm dealing with, probably in my family or whatever, and I might lash out at you because I'm on some medication or I'm drinking. That has nothing to do with you.
You made it a part of me.
But then,
at that point,
that's what I'm saying.
No, at that point, you said, you know something? I'm pissed off at these people. He's getting it too.
No, but it's misdirected. And then if I came to you and was like, yo, I'm sorry, I don't even know why I was bugging like that.
How long is the apology like in 20 minutes or is it like a day later?
Like a day, like the person sober up, they gotta sober up. Like they gotta wait the next day. Like they can't apologize to you after they do. Like go anger mode. Well, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you right now, that friendship is
dead.
Is dead because you might be able to come visit, But that
Yeah.
comfort zone,
Oh, it's over.
it's done.
It's
It's
wrapped.
done. I don't need that in my life.
No, I know what you mean.
And I won't allow it in my life, dude.
Which is fair.
The only reason why I wake up every morning and do things the way I do is because I do not let people like that around me. I don't let negativity hang around me.
Yeah.
If somebody has a problem with somebody else and they take it out on me, that means you're willing to take it out on anybody. So guess what? I don't need you around. Bottom line. Have a nice day. If you don't like it, guess what? You should have been careful. You should have been careful, and never brought it here. I tell people when you come through my front door, if you're bringing negativity, you can come down the stairs, make a left, go out the garage. I don't need it here.
No, 1,000%.
Because what ends up happening now? They bring that into your house. They're bringing their evil ways.
Their bad juju.
Their bad juju. We'll call it bad juju, right? So what ends up happening now? Now it's in your house. They leave.
Yeah, now the juju stays.
It stays.
It's sitting on the couch with my imaginary friends.
So now, because you have an opinion, with all 8 of yours, maybe not all 8 of them,
Not all
maybe
8.
6
They're
of
not
them.
all behind it. They're
Yeah.
not all behind.
But then you're sitting there, and now you have 2 different point of views, yours and your wife's. And then all of a sudden, she's like, well, I think they're right. And I'm like, well, I disagree. Now we're arguing or bickering or trying to discuss something that has nothing to do with us.
Yeah, we're caught up in somebody else's
Deuces,
fiasco.
no,
Yeah.
have a nice day. If you come in with that attitude, you can leave.
I like that, Frankie. No, you killed that. No, that was sweet. No.
I can't.
I was curious. I try to give some grace, but I hear what you're saying. My thing is like, because I've dealt with people who are bipolar.
Oh, so have I.
And I dealt and sometimes you want to give the benefit of the doubt and try to help that person because they're not thinking clearly or their intentions are great, but their execution is abysmal. So
Okay. So here's another thing. So I have friends that we're very close, and we insult each other.
oh yeah, that's the way guys talk.
And we have no problem with it. And it's just it's not only guys, like half pint.
Yeah.
Me and her, we within 15 seconds of being in the same room, we're insulting each other.
Yeah.
But we're not disrespecting each other.
Yeah, there's always that fine line. Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
So like when we get together and her husband's there and she calls me an imbecile, like an idiot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Which, hence the show.
Hello.
And I look at him and go, "Why did you marry the dwarf?" But there's a line.
Yeah.
But we know, like, I would never disrespect her and hurt the relationship or hurt the relationship with her husband and the family. But we have a relationship that we can go off on each other.
Yeah.
But cross that line,
Yeah.
I would never do it.
Yeah. No.
It's just you just can't. You shouldn't.
It's just a common respect thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of friends and common respect, I got a good one for you.
Go ahead.
This was a good one. You ready?
Yeah.
So, a friend is hanging out with his boy, right?
Hold on a second. Look
Hold
at
on.
this. Look at this. How do you handle toxic people? That was one of my
Damn,
topics.
look at that.
Look at that. See that? Damn.
Dang.
All right, go ahead.
So, a friend is hanging out with his boy. Mm-hmm. Orty's gonna love this. He sees on his friend's phone, it's a picture, and the picture is the back of. It's a picture of his wife on his lock screen. Now wait, Frankie. His wife is a professional model, and this is a picture that she took. She's on an island. You don't see her face. You see the behind her. And he just likes the image and he put it on his lock screen. Like, yo, this is a beautiful picture. And it's for the public. She's a professional model.
Why?
So wait.
I just think that you just want to. You just want to round me up. I just went through a whole week of struggles, and right here you're like,
So wait. This is stuff that happens, Frankie.
"Do you know this person?"
No, but I saw it online and I was dying.
So this is what you bring to the table today?
And then he put the pictures. He says, "Am I wrong for this?" He says, "These are beautiful pictures." It just happens to be his wife. He says, and he's all bent out of shape and won't talk to me anymore. So now his argument is that he says these are pictures that she posts publicly. Like, it's not like I went to her Instagram and took these pictures. These aren't like
That's
pictures
your
that,
boy's girl. No.
Every time I think about it, it's hilarious. He took her picture and made it his lock screen.
No. No, you don't do that.
So
no.
can you imagine? He come over to watch the football game. His phone's ringing. He's like, yo, Frankie, bring me my phone. You can pick up the phone. It's your wife.
Yeah, no. He just got escorted out my house.
It's over, Frankie?
He's done.
He's done.
Bro, okay.
So the friendship should be over?
It's done.
Even if he wasn't even looking at it like, he was like,
yo, you're looking at the picture like, damn, she looked fine. I'm gonna put this on my pic.
Maybe because she's standing at the beach and overlooking the sunset. So maybe he's
out of all the millions and millions of pictures out there, the one you're gonna put is the one that he can actually see live.
He just happens to know who the person is. He's wondering, why is he in the wrong? He says, I'm promoting her.
No, you're not. You're staring at her.
I'm laughing.
That is so disrespectful in so many ways.
It's ridiculous.
So many ways.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah. So
this is good though.
So
okay.
I can't with you.
I was cracking up.
No, so
he was really mad on the internet.
Your wife, she ends up Teacher of the Year.
Yeah.
She's wearing this really nice outfit.
Yeah,
She's at the award. She gets the award, right? And all of a sudden, you're at the dinner table a couple of weeks later, and the phone rings, and it's a picture of your wife
with the award.
With the award. I just love the way she holds the award. What?
Nah, he gonna get
Tell me.
No, Frankie. I'm not defending this guy.
No, I need to hear it from
hilarious.
you.
No, I'm beating the brakes off this guy.
Okay then. All right.
And this was his friend though.
You're not friends if you're doing that. Stop.
Yo.
The fact that you left it there is more of a disrespect towards your friend than anything else. Like, listen, if you want to take the picture, you're like, oh, you like it that much, keep it to yourself, but don't show it to your friend.
Yeah, well, he didn't show him. It was on his phone. His friend saw his phone.
So you're guilty by putting it in a public spot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
That guy. Yeah, wish him the best, man. I forgot. I wish I should have put his name down. Dang. I should have put his name down and give him a shout out, because that was ridiculous. By the way, we were talking about football earlier. Whenever you get a chance, check out this documentary called BS High. I don't know if you remember. There was this school called Bishop Sycamore.
I think I saw that one.
And it was a high school, but it was a fake school that this guy created for underprivileged kids that didn't get that big break to go to college to play ball.
Right.
So he took all these kids, formed this school, and had them play against other teams. The problem was, one, the school was fake. Two, these kids were not in high school. Most of them were over 18. And he had to play against high school players. And the only reason why he got caught is because this team went on ESPN and played against a legit team. Because he worked with the guy that does like the schedule for all the schools. Right. And they put him against one of the elite schools, and they got blown out on national television, like 56-0. And then people started digging into the school, like, what is going on? These kids are terrible. Kind of find out it was a completely fake school. It was all over the. I remember when this happened, but I didn't know all this stuff behind it. Please watch it. BS High.
That's crazy.
Great doc.
In the chat, Eva Ponce put here, promote the dog, not the wife.
Oh.
Hey, look at the picture of Scruffy.
Yeah, look at Scruffy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, promote the dog, not the.
Have you ever heard of passport bros?
Passport bros, is it like guys that just travel the world together? Can we be passport bros?
No, we can't.
Can we go to Egypt together?
No. You never heard the term?
No, what does it mean? I just learned girl math the other day. You know what girl math is? I'll teach you later. It's a new slang.
Okay.
My daughter taught me.
You never heard of passport bros?
No, what is it?
Okay. These are men that have been burnt by so many women in this country that they go to different countries to find a partner.
Wait, now I heard about men doing that, but I didn't know they call it passport bros.
Bro.
So wait.
Bro.
Don't you start. So apparently there's an epidemic in the dating world where men can't find the women that they want or the ideal woman that they want who's going to like serve their needs.
And they've been dumped.
And so they've been badly burned here by multiple women, like taking advantage of them, taking advantage of their money, taking advantage of whatever. So they're going overseas. finding women, like mail a bride,
Yeah.
hooking up with women, and then bringing them back to the
Yeah.
States.
So right now, there's
I didn't know they called it passport bros.
there's a community.
Yeah.
I can't get in. I'm actually married. I'm not gonna be bothered.
But do they
there's
allow
there's
spectators?
no. So you have to verify. So on Facebook, there's a group
Okay.
that you can join if you're a passport bro,
Shut your mouth.
and they turn around and they talk and discuss where they can find a better woman.
No way. Do they really like have like a grading system? Like, yo, I don't know if you know, but Portugal,
Yeah.
dimes on the low.
Right. And it's an actual thing.
You know, Italy really knows how to treat a man. They just really understand.
It's about the sauce. It's all about the
They
sauce.
have the best sauce. Yo, this is really sad.
Yo, and I'm like, are you serious? And so I was actually talking to somebody about it. They was thinking about doing it. I go, and so my question was,
Wait,
no.
because you probably have the same questions I do.
So I said to him, "Damn, how bad were you burnt?
I know.
Like, how are you that bad of a person?"
But this is what I'm saying. Like, they literally couldn't just bounce back and find another woman to be another candidate to date here in the States. Like, they really just giving it all up and they're going to try. This is the wildest thing to me.
So we're talking, right? So he's, I think I'm gonna do this, blah blah blah. So I'm like, I asked the same question. I go, but where are you meeting women? He goes, when I go to the club, and I'm like, that's not where you go.
Strike one. The club.
He goes, well, nobody goes to libraries anymore, and I'm like,
surprised.
You'd be surprised. He goes, but where would you? And I'm like, well, I don't know, but the club is not where you want to go meet them. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do know people that met in clubs and married
Absolutely.
and
have beautiful
great-
relationships.
and
yes.
they're married. They have kids and
few far between. Now.
right. But if you're looking in the wrong place,
Yeah.
you can't be like, I got burnt by all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were getting burnt, but they're looking in the wrong places. So now they decided to go overseas.
Sweet. They're gonna go overseas and go to the same clubs.
Yeah, and get burnt there.
My thing is like, all right. So he did ask you like, I don't know. Obviously, where's the most happening spots to go to? Honestly, I think we mentioned it before that I think the best way for you to meet new people is obviously through your friends. Like, there's always like 6 degrees of separation.
Right.
Your friends are usually connected to another group of people. I would say outdoor activities, whether it's like those little co-ed leagues, that's usually a great way to network, where they have like, even if you're not good at sports, like if you do one of the co-ed leagues, you'll meet people, develop some camaraderie, and maybe even meet someone there. Someone said the laundromat, Ponte.
Yeah. BTF Phoenix said, are they future 90 Day Fiancé cast members? They probably will
Probably are. I would say grocery stores. You learn a lot about somebody at a grocery store.
Home Depot.
I don't think you should be bringing your wood to Home Depot.
Pick your own wood. Sorry, we got to stop. Wrong show.
Wrong show.
But yeah, so it's an actual issue, man. And I would like to find somebody to join that. I just want to see.
I really want to know. Like, one of our listeners, if you're out there, please become a passport bro as a secret agent and give us the deets.
I think that's hysterical.
I think it's bold. I think it's risky though, because you're taking a chance. Because every culture has different customs in how you could go about either dating or even trying to marry someone. Like in India, you have to pay like a dowry, which is almost like a down payment.
Oh yeah,
which is something you're not trying to do, Frankie.
no,
you can't lease this bride.
You want $5,000?
Oh,
down?
Sorry, this will not work out.
No, this doesn't make sense to me.
No, I think it's actually.
What's your last name? Bueller? Are you from Route 35?
Wait, actually, I, if I remember correctly, someone from India is going to correct me. I think it's reversed. I think the dad of the bride pays the husband a dowry to take his wife.
Damn.
I mean,
That's
take
crazy.
his daughter. That's
No,
wild.
not his wife.
Yeah, not his wife. That's another show.
Yeah.
Oh, church. I don't know about work. Mimi said church. Oh, yeah. She said church and work can be messy. Yeah, definitely. Work is definitely messy. I would say ever try to date.
The Home Depot thing is, it really is a thing, though.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. There was, there's, you go on TikTok and you just look, and this lady was like, I went to Home Depot, I couldn't find one So when one of the comments, the guy goes, "Which one are you at?" And she was in one in some crazy neighborhood in California. He goes, "Wrong one."
Oh wow! You got to go into the piping aisle.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do I?
Yo, you know what an unconscious bias is?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's when you have an innate bias towards something that you don't even know that you're overtly showing. Like you don't even know that you're being biased. Like, go ahead.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
You don't even know that you're being biased.
So I'm gonna tell you what happened
Oh God.
a couple of weeks ago, because we haven't done a show in a couple of weeks. So, I was in an elevator with a group of people.
Okay.
Right?
Oh boy.
Now I'm in the back.
Yeah.
And there's 4 other people in the elevator, which is a lot of people in the
That is a
elevator
lot.
today,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the elevator stops on one of the floors. Door opens. Here's a guy who's double my size.
Oh.
Why did everybody in the elevator go,
No. No, they did not.
yo? So I'm like, what's going on? And then I look and my eyes pop because he's a big guy. So now I'm looking at everybody.
Yeah,
Because I already know.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I'm looking, and everybody's looking at each other. You know what they were doing?
They were trying to figure out where he gonna go.
They were trying to figure out how, the weight.
Oh shoot! No, they did.
Bro, I felt so uncomfortable.
Aww.
So the one lady, I look, and she's like, and then she goes, well, she saw what the weight limit was on the
No,
elevator.
she did
and
not.
She saw, I'm telling you, I'm watching the lady.
Are you serious?
She went,
oh, relieved.
oh, relief.
He can't be anywhere over 600.
People, please.
Let the people live, man.
Let the people live.
I thought you was gonna say everybody was looking like they was about to play the game of Tetris. Like, how are we gonna? Who's gonna be the beam to let this guy?
Bro, it was just like, everybody just like,
That poor guy probably hears that everywhere he goes. dude.
yeah. And I felt bad for him. And obviously, I'm not a small guy, but he was a lot bigger than me.
Yeah.
But he was like, he stared at everybody, and he didn't get in.
See, oh man, if I was him, I would have did the same thing. I would have just started heavy breathing with him. I would have.
I would have gotten in the elevator and go, can you people slow down your breathing?
Like, come on, guys, suck it in, guys. I would have said, suck it in.
yeah, people, please, don't be that way.
I cannot.
Yeah, it definitely happened, man.
Okay, hold on. Frankie.
Somebody just texted you, didn't they?
No.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I got a good one for you and your wife. Check this out. You and your wife are driving. Dark road. You guys are visiting someone way out there in the boonies. Like, you're going to Scranton, Pennsylvania or somewhere. You're out there in the boonies. Not a lot of street lights. Your wife accidentally hits a cyclist. That cyclist falls off the hill, dies. No one saw your wife hit the cyclist, but they know you were in the area. An investigation happens, and they come to your door because there's no witnesses.
Obviously, there's something.
Because you're out in the boonies. Cyclist is dead. It's your wife. She comes to you. Ah! She's panicking. I don't know what happened. I didn't see him.
Okay.
What do you do, Frankie? The cops are at your door.
Well, they're not going to come to my door. I'm going straight to the police department as soon as she finishes hitting them.
Wait, what? Wait. You said what?
If it's an accident,
Yes.
accident.
Yes.
Not on purpose.
Got
And
it.
we're in the boonies.
Yeah.
The last thing we want to do is have them come to the house.
But what if she kept driving and she came home?
They're going to find her anyway. Dude, every car has an RFID.
Yes.
Every phone has GPS. It doesn't take much to figure out who was in the area. They're going to find you.
So you're saying
We need to report it.
you got to report it.
Absolutely, 100%.
What if she's like, I don't want to report it?
Then you better run for the border. You better run for the border.
She's like, Frankie, no, I don't want to report it.
Canada's accepting applications.
Nah, Frankie, are you turning her in, Frankie?
Dude, here's the thing. If you don't...
He said, yo, it's either you or me.
No, but what's going to end up happening? They show up at the house.
You want to take the fall for her?
No.
You wouldn't say, it was me that drove.
No.
My points.
No, you want to know why?
Why?
Because if I did it and I left, I'm definitely doing jail.
Oh, you're telling
A woman, there is a bias when it comes to those type of crimes.
an unconscious bias.
An unconscious bias when it comes to that. And women will get away with it a lot easier than men. Tell the truth.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Karen, she's going to tell me.
Sorry, Karen. You got to do 9 to 10.
No, it's maybe 7.
Maybe 7. Maybe good with good behavior.
Yeah. Clinton, the judge, not that far.
She got to go.
But you have to tell.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess there's no way escaping it. Even if you think it's on a deserted road, someone always knows. And like you said, your cell phone, the car's got all this electronics. I guess there's no getting away from it.
Everything, every bit of technology today, whether they're like, oh, it's just this little thing. If it connects to the internet,
Oh, yeah.
you're guilty.
Yeah. We accepted all those terms and conditions.
Yeah, we did. and by the way, if you guys really read the fine print of these terms and conditions, you would never use a cell phone.
Did you know that in those terms and conditions, they have something where even when your phone is off, they have the right to listen in on your conversations. Yeah. They have the right to track where you're at. And they have the right to see all the apps on your phone and how you're using them.
Yeah.
This is all in our terms and conditions that we all just go, oh, then another patch.
But you know why? You want to know why? Because we wanted everything for free for a very long time. We didn't want to pay.
Yeah.
So they turned around and said, "Oh, you want the cell phone for free?
Yeah.
Oh, these are the terms.
Bang, bang.
There you go. Internet here is, you pay $50, $70, whatever it is, unlimited here. In other countries, you have to pay monthly like you do your cell phone.
Yeah.
Like max 40 gigs. That's it.
Yeah.
And you want free? Okay. We get full access to your system.
Man, speaking of free internet, did you hear what Elon did with Ukraine and Russia? How he cut the internet off when he was about to do this attack?
Did he really?
Yes. So Ukraine was about to do something like on a low. They was about to hit a pivotal spot in Russia. And they're connected to Elon Musk's Starlink. Now, Elon doesn't want his technology to be used for war purposes. He doesn't want them taking advantage.
But he started a war with the car dealerships.
So, well, wait. So, I know. He cut the internet off while so they couldn't communicate with their teams and stuff. They had to regress from their plan and think of something else. They were like in the middle of their operation about to commence, and he cut the internet off on them. And then they reported it, and he was just like, I didn't want my stuff being... But I'm like, they're actively doing it. What do you think they're doing? Holding hands this whole time? Like, why would you cut it off with...
Well, here's what's going to... So now they're going to start getting those sat phones.
Yeah.
That you have no control over, okay? And then they're also going to go over the air. They're going to go back to the old school, the handheld radios. And right now, there's some, like, we'll call them walkie-talkies, that you can be here and you can talk to somebody in California over the air.
Yeah. It's crazy.
There's no technology beyond just it hitting a tower and then going all the way across. So I think that's a big mistake.
What would you do if you, like, one day your significant other, whoever you're with, married, spouse, after years of being in a relationship, they just said, you know what? I'm gay.
All right, then I guess it's over.
Yeah. How would you feel about that?
So
how would you handle that?
So here's the thing, and this was discussed before I got married. You want out of this relationship, I don't need to know the reason why.
Yeah.
I said
I remember you said this.
I told you. If you're going to tell me it's over, you already thought about it 700 times.
Yeah.
700,000 times. And now when you brought it to me, that's because you already know.
So now
it's over.
It doesn't even matter what the reason is.
So the reasoning, there is none. Yeah. You made that decision already. All right. Yeah. I'm like, all right, well, what do you want me to do? Because what do I want? To be with somebody that doesn't want to be with me? So now we're going to be miserable together? I'm like, well, why? But I still love you. And then what, are you going to get really hurt when she goes, well, I don't love you? No. If somebody wants out of a relationship, you should just let them go.
Yeah.
Just don't. I don't need to know the reason why. So you're gay? Okay, keep it to yourself. Just tell me you want to end the relationship. Yeah. Just let it go.
Got it.
Because I don't need to know. At that point, what good is it?
No, I know, but how would you feel though? Like, because the only reason why I'm bringing this up because somebody went viral recently because she wanted the world to know that her husband, she got married to this guy. They were married for a few years, and then she came out to him saying, "Hey, I love you as a person. I love who you are, but I can't be with you because, frankly, this is not. I feel uncomfortable. Like this is not who I'm just becoming aware, I guess, of herself, who she wants to be, and she wants to be gay. And she showed her husband, who basically took it in stride. Like, he was just like, yo, you should be whoever you want to be. Love you still, and I wish you all the best. And then people in the comments, of course, because, humans are terrible. They started ripping on him like, oh, he was already cheating, or the marriage was already over, or da-da-da-da-da. They started ripping on him. So I was just curious, like, from a man's standpoint, like, hearing that, like, someone you've been with, you built this relationship, you potentially have kids together with this person, and now they come to you and they're like, yo, I wasn't my true self when I was with you.
All right, so you bring these things up just to get me going. So here's the thing. When you get married, in a relationship, you're living with somebody, I don't care what you call it.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in that place, your home, your apartment, your house, that should be behind closed doors.
Agreed.
You should not be putting yourself out there unless you're willing to take the consequences.
Yeah.
So, or you're looking for attention. So the fact that you have to go out there and let the world know, that means you have no respect for yourself there, because you're looking for something.
Looking for some validation.
Some validation. The validation is that you don't want to be with them. That's it. The end. Move on. Oof. But now you're turning around and you're going out there and you're putting your business out there. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. I personally, if that was ever to happen, you just put your entire life out there.
Yeah.
That's out there forever. You will always be judged
based on that.
I don't care what you do. That's how they're going to judge you.
Yeah.
So every relationship you're going to get into is going to be based off of the fact that that's what you did.
That basically you faked the relationship for all these years, and then
listen, there's some people that they break up with somebody and they make music.
Yeah.
And they put it out there again.
Yeah.
Over and over and over. But they don't care because that's what they do for a living. So I think that people like that, they do it just so they can get inspiration.
Yeah.
But if
they
you're the
use
regular
the relationships as a muse.
Yeah. But if you're a regular person and you got to put it out there because you want the world to know, how many people really do know you in this world? It's not that serious.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
Nah.
Oh, well done, Frankie. Oh, you're batting 1,000 today.
You're killing me.
You haven't been tripped up yet. Yeah. Frankie, if you could build a city that you ran it yourself, and let's just say it had all the foundational laws that we have, like, basically don't kill, don't do these things. What is a law that you would enact in your city that you just built that yourself? Like, this is your city. This is my town. This is Frankie Town. DJ Fi Town. Ooh, that sound dope. DJ Fi Town.
What law?
Yeah, like, basically this is your community. You have the foundational laws in place. You're already like, hey, guys already know, don't be stealing from each other. Don't kill each other. But you know what? There's a special law. It's called the Frankie's Law. It goes a little something like this. Hit me.
All technology is free.
All technology is free. That includes, like...
all technology is free. All software is free.
How are you going to... Okay.
All technology is free. To the people.
Okay.
The people.
To the people.
So I really think...
That would exclude you because you're part of the government running the city.
Right. It completely exclude me.
Okay.
But to the people, all the technology should be free.
Okay. What's your reasoning behind that?
So...
Okay.
This is a topic I've been wanted to have in a long time. And I've had this conversation with several people. I really think that you should not be paying $1,000 for a cell phone.
Agreed.
I don't think that you should
not
be paying for software. I think that the companies, like corporations, should be the ones paying for everything, and then the regular consumers should not. That gives us an edge of being able to survive and make everything even for everybody. When it comes to software, I don't think if it's required for you to have, that you should have to spend $400 or $500 on a software just to get your job done. I think the company should give it to you, and those companies should be the ones paying. The big companies should be like the finance. I don't want to give names of companies, but big publishing companies, whatever. They should be the ones that have to pay on the corporate license.
But how would those companies be able to pay for that if they have no revenue coming in for the free technology?
No. So like, say for instance, Windows.
Got it.
We use Windows. We love Windows for us, right? But companies should be paying Microsoft.
Got it. They should be paying.
They should be paying the subscriptions.
Got it.
And then the consumers, the regular people, should not have the day-to-day people should not have to pay for that. I think corporations should be paying for it. I don't think the day-to-day persons need to be paying for it.
I like the idea of it. I just don't know how that will work.
It's not going to work because not in this country.
Yeah, we're a capitalistic country,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Yeah.
The corporations gonna be like, we're paying for this, but what's the incentive for us to pay for this for the people? Because there's no return for them.
And that's
Exactly.
that's the
Yeah.
problem. But I
But
have
in Frankietown,
in Frankietown there's
Frankietown.
in Frankietown there's no Apple devices either because guess what? They
Don't
just
you
got
start.
a USB-C adapter
oh
put
my
on their
God.
phones,
Simon,
which is
get
so
him.
old.
Simon, please come get him.
So yeah, and then if you want an adapter for the USB-C, it's $40.
You know what law I thought you were gonna enact?
Which one?
That you could get fined for smelling bad. I think you get 2 strikes, and then on your 3rd strike, you got to live in a zoo with skunks
So
for 60 days.
I haven't brought that topic up in a while because I was already told that they get it. I don't like smelly people.
I thought that was gonna be your first law. I was like, Frankie gonna be like, I can't deal with smelly people.
Soap and water's a must. No, I've actually been already told that I beat that to
You
death.
beat it to death.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
They're
all
like-
right.
they're like-
I thought I was like, Frankie's
No.
definitely gonna have a weird law on people's body odor.
No. What are things that
What are some other laws you try to enact?
damn, that's a good one, dude.
Yeah, if you could build your own town, like you have infinite money, you have this beautiful community, diverse people, diverse community. Men don't have to go to baby showers.
They don't have to go to baby showers.
They don't have to go to baby showers. There's no Beyonce musics in Frankietown.
Yeah, that's
There's
banned.
no
That's banned.
Beyonce can't tour Frankietown,
But Jay-Z can.
but Jay-Z can.
But he has to leave her home.
What else is in
Oh.
Frankietown?
Quick thing, have you heard the latest Nas album?
Magic 3. I
Yeah.
have not heard it yet. I'm still in the process of getting through Puffy's album that just came out. He released an R&B album.
Oh, I didn't hear it yet.
Yes, it's called the Love Album, I think.
Okay.
And all right. Puffy's a very polarizing figure. Like, I know everybody has an opinion about Puffy, but the one thing I could give him is that he brought out a lot of R&B acts. Carl Thomas, Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, 112. That man knows how to produce R&B tracks.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
there's no question.
so imagine that mind, but taking some of the artists of today and creating a compilation album. I only got, I want to say 80% through it, but it is an amazing album. Some of the standouts on that album is a girl named Kehlani and Ty Dolla $ign. They have a great song on there. This girl named Her, I love her. Yeah, SZA's on there. If you like SZA and you know her song Snooze and all that stuff, she's on there. The album right now is so cohesive, the way each track blends into the next track. It just flows. Again, I'm only on one listen. I usually like to give an album multiple listens to give a
Okay.
real good critique. But so far, it's like he took the 90s era of R&B and he modernized it for today. So if you are somebody who grew up in the 90s or early 2000s and you're hearing this song, you're gonna be like, oh my God, this sounds like something like this beat sound familiar. Like it feels nostalgic, but he gave it a modern twist where I've been enjoying it. But Nas' album is next. I gotta check that out.
I think that well, I'm definitely gonna listen to that. I think that the world is tired of the music from today.
Oh, absolutely. Music's trash.
and they're turning around and they're like, we need to take it back
yeah.
because everybody's
going old school,
Everybody's
yeah.
going old school, but everybody also wants to be loved.
Yeah.
Like 90s R&B.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody.
Everybody.
If you listen to 90s R&B, that's the type
That's
of
a
love
different
I want.
love,
That's a
man.
different type of love. Yeah, but that's what people want.
They want that Joe Donnell Jones flow. They want that Maxwell. They want that, man.
We need that.
We need it.
Right.
Because the music today is
Today's
like,
like
it's not even clever. Like back in the day, we sound like two old men on a porch. But
We
back
are
in
two old men on the porch. We've been doing this for 58 episodes. Absolutely.
Like, but it's just seemed like the way like my parents used to always talk about the 70s with the Temptations and the Whispers and all the and the beat goes on and they used to do
Yeah.
all that stuff. And then I hear the music, and now I feel like I'm like them talking about the music of my era with the 90s and the 80s. It's like hearing it today, and I get it. Music goes through trends. It goes through different phases. And maybe this is the voice of this generation, but I just feel like, we said it before, this generation is like very crude. It's no cleverness in the lyrics. It's just pretty much, bam, bam, what a bang, bam, bam. Like,
It's horrible. It's horrible. That's why. Listen, I'm a big fan of October London. We talked about it in the last episode.
Yeah.
This guy's just bringing a vibe back.
Yeah.
And now
I like
that
that.
Diddy's
I like
doing
these old soul, but yeah, that Diddy album. Again, I don't want to give it a full stamp of approval because I didn't finish it yet. But from what I've heard, man, it brought me back to the feels. Like I felt like, and it's a full R&B album. It's not like it's not a lot of dance track. It's not a lot. It's a lot
vibe.
of it's vibe. It's a lot of slow R&B. If you're not into that, you're gonna think it's a snooze fest maybe. I can't even remember one up-tempo song on this album yet because everything's just been like almost Sade vibes. But
that's the girl.
yeah, Sade's my queen.
I a lot of people don't like her. They think that she's just blah.
Yeah, nah.
But they don't hear her
So
the way
we do.
the way she should be heard.
Let me tell you, there was a scientist, and I'm not trying to sound braggadocious, but, and again, don't ask me to cite the source, but it was a scientist that was saying you could gauge a person's level of intelligence by the music that they listen to. And they said some of the top songs for some of the most, I guess, brilliant minds, or the minds that were much more receptive to understanding different things, was the Beatles. The Beatles was up there. He named a few classical artists like Mozart and a few of them. And then guess who else he had up there? Sade. Sade was on a list that if you listen to her music from a sound quality standpoint, they said usually people of high intellect listen to her.
I love her music.
And I love her, and I'm not that bright, but somehow it all worked out. I'm on the tap. So what's up, man?
Front row.
Give me your football predictions, man. How far your Bucks gonna go this year? You think you guys win in my division?
No.
No? All right, I didn't think so. I think Atlanta's winning the division.
I think it's their turn.
It should be.
We
should win it, but I don't know.
Oh, but before we go into that,
Go ahead. I want to talk football.
I was asked this question.
You was asked this question,
and I was actually asked, and I was like, I don't know. So I said I'm not gonna answer it. I'll bring it up on the show.
Oh, nice. I love these.
Okay.
Oh boy.
If you could be a part of a TV family,
Ooh.
what family would it be?
Show me that smile again. I was gonna say Grove Face. No, all right. Oh, that is a great question. A TV family that I could be with?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many good ones. You have one on top of your head?
Well, here's the thing. The one that I see that I would fit in.
I swear to God, if you say Leave It to Beaver.
No. I think like if I had to pick a show that I had to be a part of and be a part of like that family, I think it would be the King of Queens.
King of Queens? I can see. You would totally fit in there. Yeah.
I would, but that's not a family. It's just a couple.
It's just a couple. They don't have any kids in the show.
They don't have no kids in the show, but I tell you what family I won't be a part of.
The Cosbys?
The Brady Bunch.
Oh, the Brady. Oh, no.
That's just way too
much. I would
much.
hate all of them. I would hate all my siblings in the Brady Bunch. I would be pulling Cindy curls. I would be punching Marsha. I wouldn't be able to stand any of Peter. All of them. Damn, that is a good question. I'm gonna pick. It's a toss up, but I think I'm gonna lean towards Family Matters.
Family Matters.
No, I know who. My Wife and Kids.
That's a great
I'm picking My Wife
show.
and Kids. Yes. David Wayne's will be my father. It's ironic because everyone thinks I look like his son, the kid. His son, David.
That's hysterical.
Man. DJ Kojak. What up, bro? But no, that is an awesome question. Some other great Family Matters is good. I like Family Matters.
I couldn't be with what do you say, the Huxtables?
Yeah, I couldn't be a Huxtable.
No, the Cosbys. I couldn't.
I wouldn't fit in the Huxtables. I would be the one. I would be the black sheep of that family.
You'd be wearing the itchy Amarada all the time.
Yeah. I'll be wild. I was thinking, whatchamacallit too. I was thinking I could be Martin's kids from Martin.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, they didn't even have kids. They was too crazy. But that show was lit.
Punta beat me to it, but I was gonna say I can actually be probably the George Lopez
Oh my
show.
God! Yeah. Oh no, the Bernie Mac show.
Or Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah, I was just about to say
that was 36 cents.
I could have been like Drew. Oh man.
Yeah, I think that it to me would have probably been the George Lopez, that family.
The George Lopez show. That was a great show too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great. See, and that was another thing. Where are the sitcoms? Like, is there, because everything is streaming now.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a sitcom that they regularly tune into? Because for me, it's just Abbott Elementary. But I stream that. I don't go to the TV to look for Abbott Elementary. Like, there's no.
I'm only watching stuff that has 2 or 3 seasons now.
Oh my God, Modern Family.
Yeah, I cannot be a part of that family.
That family is.
There's
nuts.
no way.
I don't want to be a part of that family. I just want to be their neighbor. I want to be their neighbor so I can see Gloria.
Everybody loves Raymond. Yes. Oh, could you imagine Marie being your mom?
Oh yes. Oh my God. Wait.
She's still gonna hate you because you're not Ray.
Yeah.
Poor Robbie.
No.
He didn't even have his own birthday.
Hello, Raymond.
Oh my God.
That was a great show. But if you could be on General Hospital.
What?
Yeah, you could be Sonny's kid. Oh. Sonny Corinthos.
See, the fact that you know who that is, we got to talk.
Listen, my wife is upset. She still watches.
Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
Oh man.
That's still on the air?
It's still on. It's still going. It's only like 3 soap operas I think left standing. It's the General Hospital, I think The Young and the Restless. And that might be it. Yo, the soap operas, man. Talk about a good gig.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
I mean, listen. I was in high school and it was all about Luke and Laura.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all I remember.
No, I remember Brenda and Jax and Sonny. Brenda with Vanessa Marcel.
I think we need to change this topic.
Listen, I used to watch novellas too. Ruby.
No, you didn't.
Ruby. That's why I learned a lot about Spanish. What's her name? Barbara Morty?
I'm not even talking to you anymore. I'm learning way too much right now.
Listen.
Did you really?
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah, I used to watch the novellas. You didn't watch Ruby?
No.
You didn't watch it?
No.
And I used to watch this other show on Telemundo. What was that guy's name? Damn, I'm not gonna remember. He looked like Richard Bay. I can't remember his name from the Richard Bay show. I can't. Forget it.
He's from the Bob Hope show.
I forgot. Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Bob Barker.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, so many amazing memories
legend.
I had with Bob Barker watching his show, The Price is Right, with my grandmother. Man, what a legend he was.
He was in what's it, Happy Gilmore.
And Happy Gilmore, yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
He was good. So rest in peace to Bob Barker. Oh man, you got any? Look, we went all over the place. I didn't even expect us to dive into these other topics, but
what show you wouldn't want to be on? Me, Law and Order.
No, I don't want to be on CSI. I don't want to be on Law and Order.
So if I was like on Law and Order, I'd be the dead guy on the bed on the dolly, the thing there. They'd be like, I'd be just laying there.
If you could star in a show, what show would you star in? Now that I think about it,
if I
like
could?
today, a show that's on today that you would be like, yo, they need to add me to that show. Because if somebody, like, say there's a producer out there who's listening, and it's like, man, these guys are such idiots. I like them. You know, that guy Frankie, I think he'll be great for this role. And it's the role that you want. What role would that be?
Oh man, that's a good one because
you would be on NYPD Blue. Nah, I couldn't take you.
I would be in Blue Bloods.
You would be in Blue Bloods with J Lo.
No, she's not in Blue Bloods.
She's in one of those blue.
I would definitely do Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's with
I thought you was gonna say, what's that show? Ladder 49.
No.
Whatever that show is with the firefighters. Wait,
we got to go back. Hold on.
Oh wait.
Ponce just put my son was named Robert Scorpio and Jasper Jax.
That's Robin. Yes, that's Robin's dad, Robert Scorpio, and Jasper Jr., which is Robert and Jax.
Oh jeez.
Yes, let's go.
Ponce, we need to talk. I would do Blue Blood.
Blue Bloods? Okay.
Yeah. Right. That's definitely one I would definitely do.
You would do that show? I would have to do something funny.
That's with Donnie Wahlberg and Tom Selleck.
Oh, yeah.
I like that show a lot. I'll stream. I'll binge watch.
I'm trying to think. What shows? I don't really watch a lot of shows. I would want to be the host of Family Feud.
No.
I get Steve Harvey out of there and put me in there.
First of all, that's not even Family Feud. That should not even be put on regular TV.
Yeah, no.
Some of the questions there, they really need to make that past 9 o'clock.
I know. Now you know what it is? The questions are getting more racy. Because I put it on the other day because I was like, oh, I used to watch this growing up and I want to let Mason watch. And I put it on and they were talking about places that will surprise you that your doctor checked. That your doctor touched during your regular checkup. Or inappropriate things that your doctor would do on your checkup. And the ranking, it was like spanking, biting and all. And I'm like, I was like, and my son's like watching this, like, what's going on? And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna turn from Family Feud now.
BTF Phoenix put Sons of Anarchy. If I wouldn't, no, because I'd be killed in the first episode.
Yeah,
I wouldn't last. I would have been on Suits.
Suits.
Yeah,
yeah, I heard that's a good show. I didn't start it yet.
I watched when it first ran. I would have been on that show because my sarcasm would fit perfect with that.
I would have been on Spartacus when that ran. That show was
Never
amazing
watched
with the
it.
gladiators. Yeah, it was a great show. If you've never seen Spartacus, one of my favorite shows. I want to be on 24 with Jack Bauer.
No, let's.
I would have loved
All
that.
right, so we want to do the reboot of the A-Team.
Yes. I'll be Mr. Briggs.
Definitely. Oh, in Living Color.
Wow.
That's Pussy said she would a fly girl in Living Color.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I would do a reboot of if I could.
Yeah, my wife would be Punky Brewster if she could do it all over again.
That's hysterical.
That's great. No. All right, now pick a movie, Frankie. What movie you want to be in that you wish you were in, Frankie?
Rounders.
Rounders? Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That was too easy. That was too easy.
Rounders all day.
The movie is about you.
Basically. You know, I tell everybody, so my friend Mike, he lives in Florida. When that movie came out, he calls me because, yo,
this looks like you.
This is you.
This is about you.
It's about you. And when I watch, I'm like, yo,
yeah, that's
for
crazy.
real. So that, and I would have been in high school. I was known as Ferris Bueller.
Oh, you would have been Ferris Bueller. Oh, yeah, that was
absolutely.
great.
Dude, you have no idea.
As a kid, I wanted to be a Teen Wolf.
In Jersey City,
I wanted to be Teen Wolf.
at Journal Square.
Because I wanted to be a wolf and be like, yo, the wolf.
Yeah,
is up. Oh my god.
Oh, your wife put side eye.
Oh yeah,
You're in trouble.
She side eye because I said she'll be Punky Brewster.
Yeah.
Her life dream was to be Annie and Punky Brewster. 2 orphans.
I would like to announce a separation.
My wife is, she loves the underdogs.
Oh, Kojak said he'd be the equalizer. I can see that too with him.
Dope. Yeah, that's a good one. The Equalizer. Oh man.
If Felix is here, he'd be Bobby Flay.
Yeah, that's right. Felix can cook.
Felix can cook.
He would beat Bobby Flay. That's Felix would be on. No, Top Chef.
Top Chef.
Yeah. Felix is on that.
That is too funny.
All right, brother. Come on, man. We're going to wrap this one up. My wife is yelling at me.
She goes, I'm glad you found this amused.
All right. I'm going to wrap this up.
Yo, listen, all jokes aside, I haven't made dinner today. Just let me know if I have to make an extra plate.
just-
I don't think you're going home.
If you could also pull out the air mattress.
Oh, I got you,
might
bro.
need
I
it.
got you. No, but you're good. You're good. I got you.
Well, let me check your phone real quick. I just want to make sure you ain't got no screenshots.
So talking about that, remember the whole thing, the topic with the pictures of the text? So I talked about that, and people actually like they'd have to give up all the pictures.
Really?
And I'm like, well, I just have like 1 or 2 chats that are like kind of like iffy because they're my friends.
No.
And they're like, no, all my chats.
No.
They were like, all my chats are
My
bad.
my chats die with me. Understand? I'm putting it in my will. Burn the phone. I do not want my memories ever exposed. All right, food for thought, Frankie.
Oh,
Let's leave some thoughts for the beautiful people out there, for the new people. Yes, at the end of every show, because the show is Life Lessons with Idiots, we try to leave you with a little gem to think about as you go about your day. So, DJ Fire with the first lesson. Break it down with your food for thought and snap your fingers after.
the best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today.
Killed it.
Yours?
Mine is, Frankie, you're going to love this. The faker you are, the bigger your circle. The realer you are, the smaller your circle. Damn. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for rocking with us. For all of our new listeners, please make sure you guys dig into the archives and vibe with our older episodes, because we like Frankie mentioned, we have over 58 episodes that you can go ahead and go back and enjoy. We cover a broad range of topics, as you can imagine, based on the episode today. So please make sure you go back and check it out.
Our ADD kicks in and forget it. It's a wrap.
The earlier episodes are very rough. But we appreciate all of our bingers assemble. Please check out the older episodes. And again, thank you all of our OG listeners. We appreciate everybody who was in the chat today. Way to keep it active. Shout out to my wife, Ponce, DJ Kojak, Mimi, what up? Half Pint. And I know a few others that were in there, but they stepped out. Oscar was in the building. And all of our other listeners, we appreciate you guys stepping in here on a Sunday afternoon when you could be watching football, but you chose to rock out and listen with us. So, again, thank you guys. Again, make sure you follow us on Spotify as well as on your favorite streaming services because we are available and we're there.
We're actually now on Podbean as well.
Podbean, what up? We're on there as well. So please make sure, come and check us out. Again, thank you guys. We give you these lessons so that you could achieve your blessings. Peace, love, and a bottle of hair grease. We out of here. Peace! Yes. Life. Lessons. Idiots.
So listen up. Life lessons with idiots. Till next time. Goodbye. Peace.
We rocked out. Back to football, Frankie. Get the game back up. I gotta see what the boys are doing. Hold up. My Falcons were getting trash. They were getting trash. They were getting beat like they stole something. Oh man, 17-9. Come on, Dirty Birds. Oh no, that's the game. We lost.
How my boys do?
All right, let me look at your boys. Let me see what the Bucks are doing. The Buckety Bucks. You guys were doing good before we turned it off, man. You guys were rocking out. Where you guys at? You guys are probably in the final section. And the Bucks, Frankie's cheesy team, won 27-17.
2-0.
All right, okay. You might be top of the division right now. Dang. Good win, Frankie. Good win.
Oh my God, bro! I never know how our show is gonna go.
Never.
So,
I'm hoping it recorded.
No, it recorded.
You sure?
Yeah, it definitely recorded. No, that's never a problem.
I love our peoples.
Yeah, I just like the fact that they, regardless of whatever, they still show up.
Yeah.
I send a note.
Nice.
But they take the time to be a part of the live, and that means a lot to me.
Love you, listeners. OGs, you in the house?
Okay, gotta get food for Rashawn because he ain't going home today.
Yeah. Let's get my plate ready.